Hello, and today we are doing Champions League predictions for match day number... It's not a match day, it's the last 16. The champions! And I'm not wearing this Barcelona shirt because I support Barcelona. Watford till I die, but just because it's Champions League, it's got to be done. So, in last match day of the predictions, I got myself one correct score. Not ideal, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. I said correctly 3-0 to Manchester City against the team they were facing. Who was it? Marseille, of course. So, let's move on, people, to this round of predictions. And there's a fair few games to get through, and there's some great games to watch out for. So, first of all, for my championship fantasy team, I'm doing the bits. It's got to be said. I'm doing the bits, and right now, I'm on myself a total of 340 points. Because last week, I scored myself 82. Don't mind it. Don't mind it at all. So, yeah, we're within 2, but even better, within 6 of first. Let's go. Let's keep pushing. And also, with the Champions League fantasy football, the other thing to consider is the fact that I am making changes, wholesale changes, because they give you a free transfer run of it. So, none of these cost anything, but these are some beautiful transfers. So listen to this, right? Moise Kean gone, because it was time to leave. Alvaro Morata in. He's in great form in the Champions League. I know there's not been a lot of recent Champions League games, but he's a player that always scores in the Champions League. And, yeah, I just rate him. Then we've got Diogo Jota out, obviously. He's injured. That's a very sensible one. Kingsley Coman in. He always does well at this late stage of the competition, so it makes sense. And Bayern have got not a necessarily easy game, but a winnable game, I'd say. And then Rakitic out. It's got to be done because he's just not enough of a goal threat. And he's going to be on my bench just to save the money so I can make these really nice moves. But it's going to be Matheus Fernandes from Barcelona. It's going to be just a bench warmer, so that I can get in some of these other good players. So, Mo Salah in for Eden Hazard. It had to be done. Hazard's absolutely terrible. And I'm pretty sure, if I'm right in thinking, that the Real Madrid, they're just not going to go far. And they might even be out of the tournament. I don't even know. But we're going to get into my predictions in a second. Then Scott Carson is my second goalie, just to save some money. We're going to take out Jose Sarr, who got knocked out. And Scott Carson's my second goalie. My first goalie is going to be Keylor Navas. PSG, what a baller. And he's going to come in for Stankovic, the other goalkeeper. So that is the 8 transfers that I've done to make my team absolutely exquisite. So those are the ones I've done. And hopefully it's a big, big week in this last 16. And in these predictions, we're doing last 16 leg 1 predictions. Leg 2 predictions will be coming at the start of March. But basically, this is a big one because what is my fantasy team looking like? Well, my front 3 is just on flames. We've got Erling Haaland taking on Sevilla. We've got Messi. Messi is Messi. He might be playing PSG, but he doesn't care. He'll still score a brace. We've got Alvaro Morata, newly brought in. Juan Cuadrado playing against Porto. Could be a decent game for him. Gundogan is in great form. He had to come in. Or maybe we already had him. I don't know, but he's playing anyway against Mönchengladbach, which of all the games in the last 16 is probably one of the best. We've got Salah taking on Leipzig, fingers crossed. Kingsley Coman taking on Lazio. That was the winnable game I was talking about, and he's gone to be my captain. I'm putting your faith in Kingsley. It's got to be done. And then I've got David Alaba, good chance of a clean sheet there. We've got Matthias de Ligt against Porto. I also think that you know, Juve could do really well in that game. And then we've got Ben Chilwell, who's surely going to play because in the league, Alonso's been getting the recent games. So Chilwell's got to come in. He's got to be used in that team eventually. Thomas Tuchel will definitely change it up, I'd imagine. And then in goal, we've got Keylor Navas. Game against Barcelona, not ideal, but long term, he's going to be a good goalie to have. So that is my team. And on my bench, we've got Scott Carson. Angelino is going to be benched. He's an absolute legend of this team. Scored so many points, but he's playing Liverpool this week, so, you know. And then we've got Jesus Navas, who's also facing one of my attackers in Dortmund, Erling Haaland. It's a tough game for the defender there, so we bench him. And then my third bench player, Mateus Fernandes from Barcelona. Complete bench warmer. But that is an absolutely world-class team. That is going to get points galore, I'm sure of it. So let's get into my predictions for this match day. And to kick us off, I'm pretty sure it's a game between Barcelona and Paris Saint-Germain. This should be a thriller. I'm expecting goals. I'm expecting drama. Who am I going to say is going to get the win, though, in this first leg between the two on Tuesday night, the 16th, at 8 o'clock? I'm actually not going to say there is going to be a winner, because it's going to go into the second leg all square. Barcelona 2, Paris Saint-Germain 2. And who am I going to say first team to score? Let's say it's going to be Barca. I'm sure of it. And that is going to be through Lionel Messi. What an absolute legend. He's not the GOAT. Ronaldo is the GOAT. Everyone knows that. But he's still a very, very good player. But who will get the rest of the goals in that game? Well, it's a tough one to call, to be honest. So we're just going to do a bit of our research, to be honest, to see who's going to actually play this genuine game. So in this one, I reckon that PSG will hit back after that Messi goal. And the goal scored for PSG will be from the midfielder that is called Idrissa Gana Gueye. And then for Barcelona, a goal to hit back at the French club. And it's going to be an important goal. Definitely an important goal. But a goal that is ultimately inevitable. You know, it's inevitable from Barcelona to get the lead again. It's going to be not Lionel Messi this time, but the next best forward, it's Antoine Griezmann. And then it's 2-1, but PSG equalise to make it 2-2, going into that second leg, a crucial second away goal. Not sure if that still counts, but anyway. And that goal is going to come through the midfielder that is Marco Verratti. Okay, that wraps up my prediction for the first game. 2-2 thriller, that one. But now we move to the next one, which is between Leipzig and Liverpool. Also an 8 o'clock kickoff. And it's a tough game for Liverpool, especially the form they've been on. And Leipzig have beaten some big English teams in the past. So it's going to be a tough one. But I'm going to go for 1-1 in this game in Germany. With goals, first of all, from Liverpool through Mohamed Salah, of course. The Egyptian king will turn up for big nights like this, even if he doesn't turn up for games in the in the past and in the Premier League. Liverpool have been a bit dodgy, and I think Leipzig will get their goal. But who are Leipzig going to score that equaliser through after the goal from Mo Salah? Let's say it will be through the man that is called. Where has he gone? Yeah. He goes by the name. He's a forward. And he's called an unlikely source, Alexander Sorloth. Alright, now we've got a game that's between Atletico and Chelsea. I'm not sure if it's on the same night, but we're just going with it. And this is an interesting game at the Stade Metropolitano. I think Chelsea will struggle because they haven't scored a lot of goals. Atletico, they've not been the worst team in the Liga. You know, they've been doing their bits recently. That's for sure. And I think they are still a very good side. And you got the likes of what's the word? Joao Felix, and plenty others. They're still a good team. And it was a draw, of course, against Celta Vigo, but they are sitting quite pretty in still first, Atletico. So they're going to only use that wins to get them confidence, and that's going to help their Champions League games. 1-0 I'm going to go for at home for Atletico against this Chelsea team. And the goal that's scored for the hosts is going to be Joao Felix. Alright, now we've got a game that is between Lazio and Bayern Munich. Now, it's a tough game for Lazio to be up against the holders. Now, Bayern have been absolutely ripping up Bundesliga. Can they do the same in this Champions League? Well, it's been a long wait, to be fair, for a lot of the teams. But I think this is going to be fairly comfortable, especially in the first leg for Bayern Munich. Well, I say especially, they'll probably get an even bigger win when they go to their own place. But I just think Lazio, they're a good team, yeah, but not to the degree of Bayern. So we're going to go for Lazio 0, Bayern Munich 2. And the first goal will be scored by Kingsley Coman. And then the second for the German Giants, I reckon, will be scored by the defender that goes by the name of... Who is it? It is David Alaba. Might as well, for my fantasy team. Allow it. Alright, now we've got a game that is between the very interesting Porto against Juventus. Now, Ronaldo is up against his ex-rival. Used to play for Sporting, up against Porto. Used to play for Benfica. Oh, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. What am I on about? Anyway, the point is, they're playing Porto, and they're going to their hometown, I suppose, for Ronaldo, is Portugal, to go to see this game, and to play this game. It's not going to be easy, though, for Juventus. Porto have been a good side this season, that's forced to be reckoned with. And I think Porto will score first through their talisman, Moussa Marega. But I'm going to go for Juventus to get the win. I think they're strong enough to do it. And they've got a very good back line at the minute with Matthias de Ligt. And even Danilo coming in. He's been doing pretty good stuff. So, yeah, I'm going to go for a fairly tight win for the away side. 2-1 to Juventus. And then to respond to that goal from Moussa Marega, I reckon that Juventus will score goals, first of all, through the midfielder, Juan Cuadrado, or he can even play at fullback. He's that versatile. And the second goal for Juventus comes from Arthur. It's Arthur Melo, or otherwise known as just Arthur, basically. So, let's move on to the next one. That is going to be between Sevilla and Dortmund. And I actually think this could be the game of the match week, because we've got two very attacking sides here. I mean, in the past, both of them have been used to being playing in the Europa League, but this is a massive game in Spain, and I think that Sevilla will just have the upper hand going into this second leg. They're an impressive team to watch. In La Liga, you know, the table right now, maybe, I don't know, whether you can say that the table is not doing them justice, I don't know, but ultimately, La Liga is very competitive, and they are still in the top four, but I think they could be higher if they look back at some of the games they've not quite got points from. But they will get the points from this one, although it's not a table system. It's just they will have the advantage going into the second leg. Sevilla 3, Borussia Dortmund 2. And the first goal will be scored by the home side by Luke de Jong, and then Dortmund reply with goals from Haaland and Jadon Sancho to make it 2-1. But Sevilla, they know how to hit back, and they do it very, very lethally, with goals from, first of all, Lucas Ocampos, and then a goal from the forward that goes by the name of Youssef N. Nesiri. And that wraps up my predictions for the leg 1 of the last 16 of the UEFA Champions League 2020-21. And you will be seeing my leg 2 predictions in the next one. But I hope you have enjoyed. Smash a like on the video, of course. And I shall see you in the next one. Bye-bye.